Hey guys, we're back. We're down in the basement here. I've cleared out most of the area. And what we're going to be doing now is digging the tunnel to get over to where we're building our tree. So, what I'd like to do is put a Jeb door in right over here. So I guess we're going to start by getting our axe out. And we're going to cut in where our Jeb door is going to go. Now from this point we're going to switch back. We're going to need about a 2x2 space like this. Room for the redstone underneath, and not that there. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let's get our grass block back up here. So we're probably going to end up having to add stuff to the surface up there. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to add stuff to the surface up there. We'll close that off for now. This should give us enough room to work on our Jeb door over here. Now, for those of you that don't know what a Jeb door is, it is essentially a hidden door. And that's all we're looking to accomplish here. It uses a series of pistons to push the door closed. So that it's invisible. Now what I'm thinking we're going to use is... That's probably far enough, so we'll throw this bad boy back in there. What I'm thinking we're going to use is... Probably, because we're going to redecorate all this going up inside the tree for the most part. We'll make that a storage room. Maybe in here as well. Probably do like an armory in here actually, and just make that bulk storage. And then what I think we're going to do is we're going to put some item frames up with some stuff in it, and we'll use that to activate our Jeb door. The redstone pulse it sends is dependent on exactly where you place the item. Yeah, we've got plenty of room to do a Jeb door here. We're going to end up having to dig through in here to get the redstone wiring to where we're going to place our thing. But definitely not an issue. So we're going to start by opening that up. And then 59, 58 is about where the bottom of the ocean floor is. So at this point, we're going to start digging down. Because this is where our stairs are going to go. We don't need to go down very far. We just want to make sure that it's far enough that we're not unearthing any of our ocean. So I'm thinking we're probably safe around now, 55. So we are going to start digging away here. Yeah, looks like we're good. So we'll throw... Oh, and maybe not. See, this is why you always gotta check, folks. Always gotta check. So I think we're going to throw a torch up here so you guys can see a little bit better. We'll maybe go down one more level. Yeah, we're not going to want to see that. That dripping's no good. We'll go down about one more level. Maybe even two. And I guess we can get rid of our heads-up display here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, that dripping there. So maybe we'll go down even farther. And this is going to be our passage over into the tree. Now we'll throw another torch down. We don't want anything spawning down here. You know what? I'm going to say we're going to go down one more level yet. Just because I don't really want to have a low ceiling. Eventually I'd like to break all these blocks out, maybe clean this up, make it look pretty, and if we're stuck with that dirt up top, that's not going to work. What we'll probably do is we'll fill in these sections on the side, and then we'll half slab that top all the way up. Thinking that's probably going to be our plan. This will give us a little more of that cobble that we need for the nether too, which is always good. Now, that's looking probably pretty good. Oops, sorry gentlemen. Wrong button. I'm getting used to this keyboard. This is a new keyboard, so you'll have to pardon it. Hey you, shut up, would ya? God. It's always so noisy. Can't get anything done around here without him yapping. Yeah, see right there, that's no good. Not liking that, so we're gonna fill that back in. I'm thinking where we hit was probably right there, so we're gonna seal that off. We might have to maybe take this out one block farther. Go like this, just so we keep a natural look. Maybe we'll add one more block here and here, just for safety's sake. It looks a little too fake. So let's break that one. Add one there. We'll see how it goes. This is something we're going to play with as the time goes by anyways. But our target goal, as you can see guys, I've chewed all this up, ready for our tree. Our target goal is to come out somewhere, I think we're going to want to go a 4 wide staircase. I'm not worried about it being completely centered because I want to have a natural look. So let's say our staircase is somewhere about here. Yeah, it's a little off to the side. Not dead center on the island, but close enough, because I want to replant some trees after we get this done. So we are at 3681 1163. And that's going to be where we want to go. 3681 1163. So, and we got to go up to about 70, so that's going to be a bit of a trip. But assuming 3681 1163, we're at 3671 1150. So let's keep this relatively straight until we get to 3681. And then we'll do a sharp left turn. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm all thumbs with this keyboard today. Oh. So we want to go to... Sorry, I have my coordinates a little backwards there. So we want to go to 1163 then. Drop another torch here. That's 1160. We'll grab that iron later when we're renovating. And that puts us at 1164. So that's about where I want to hollow out from. Reason being, I want to have a three-wide hallway. So 1163 is right here. That should give us our three-wide. I'm all tongue today too, apparently. That should give us. Why do I keep doing that? Our three-wide hallway that we're looking for. Maybe be a little overcautious so we don't have creepers in the night, so to speak. My plan is, and it'll kind of make sense when we start building the tree, is we're going to have both water falling and a winding staircase all the way through. So I'm going to get this to our desired coordinates, and then I'll be right back and we can start up top. Alright guys, we're back. We're up top now, and here's our markers. So we're going to drop down. That's about where we want to be there. These efficiency fork shovels, guys, I tell you, they pay off in hordes. Now, I'm not too worried about how pretty this looks at the moment. We're just out to dig a big hole. And you'll see why. I've done one of these before in my son's Pixelmon world, and I made the mistake of building the exterior of the tree first, which worked out to be, I kid you not, the worst way of doing it. Once I got it set up, it just kind of worked out that, oh look at that, we're like right on point. This is where we want to be. Ta-da! It kind of worked out that, unfortunately, once I got it set up, that I didn't really have the room inside the place that I wanted to have for us. And it kind of killed all my ideas as far as inside the place went. So what I want to do here is completely prevent that. And we're going to prevent that by building the exterior first. If you ever do a tree, or interior first, sorry. If you ever do a tree house in Minecraft, I can't emphasize that enough. Build the inside of the tree house first, and then do the decorative outside. Just for planning purposes makes things so much simpler. So I'm gonna start hollowing the rest of this out, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, and we're back again. So the plan here is, I kind of want this to look like, basically like we've hollowed out an old tree, a massive tree, and manufactured a staircase going up it. So in here I kind of want an entranceway going up. We're gonna build a water tunnel. The stairway I will use from time to time, but I gotta be honest, really it's mostly gonna be for aesthetics. So I think what we're gonna do in terms of the stairway is probably have it start off something like that, and we're just gonna have it go all the way up and around, little by little, until we get to the top. By rights, this shouldn't take too long. That's kind of why I'm going with the half slab, so we don't go up too quick, and eventually we'll hollow out maybe more of this. How far up the tree this will go, I can't tell you yet. At least to the first floor, maybe farther. I think we likely will carry it all the way through, just because it'll give that nice look. And this is part of the reason why we're starting with this first, is because once this is done, that's going to kind of determine the trunk size. Oh, well, I'm just screwing up royally today, aren't I, guys? That's going to determine the trunk size for us. So we'll carry this stairway up, and we're not going to leave it just like this. We'll probably end up, see, we're almost at the top already. Probably end up adding in some planks for appearance sake on the sides, and maybe put a fence around it. We'll see. On that part, I'm not definite yet. We'll go down and collect those blocks, and then we're just going to pop over. And bring these pillars up as high as we can get them. Kind of to the surface anyways, is what I'm thinking. Alright guys, so I'm going to finish working on that, and I will flash you back once that's done, and we'll look at how we're going to start it from the outside. See you shortly. Alright guys, as you can see, we've now got this all the way to the top. The next goal, believe it or not, because it is nighttime and I don't feel like having to rebuild all this when a creeper blows it up, the next goal is going to be to fill all this in so we don't get any nasties down there while we're finishing off the lower half of our build and the upper half of our build. Once that is complete, we will worry about filling it in again. That's kind of the method to the madness here, so to speak. So we're going to shoot back up here, and we're going to try and get up right here. There. Seal that off. This way, we don't have to worry about any creepers surprising us and blowing up the whole works, and us having to rebuild the whole thing. Makes it much simpler, much easier to accomplish our goals with this. Now, what I haven't done on the bottom side, and what we will definitely be doing over here, is putting half slabs in. This is gonna hurt. Thank goodness for feather falling. We're gonna put half slabs in everywhere we need to raise this. That way there's something to connect our water slide to on the inside, as well as making the build easier from out here. So we'll just keep taking this up for now till we get to a good height. I'm not even sure how far we're going to carry this. Suffice it to say, it's going to be pretty tall. But I think the goal for today is going to be just to get the bottom floor, or to the bottom floor, should I say, and then we can start building our bottom floor out, and from there we'll start getting an idea what the dimensions of our tree are going to be. Come on! See, now the problem is I've lit up this whole area, so as you can see, we're not getting any zomberts or anything sneaking out, which sucks for finding another zombie villager. I'm not sure I wanted to start a whole village here, but I wouldn't mind having some villagers in the tree with us. Oh! Just to kind of keep the trading going when I'm over on this end of town. This is the pain in the butt part, guys. For this, we need the dirt. There's simply no other way around it. We got to go like this, so we can go like this, and then that's in our way. Isn't that wonderful? Now, it does give us an idea, however, where we want the next step in terms of that, and that comes in handy. I don't really care if we lose those on the way up, but you get the idea here. This is pretty much how we're going to go about doing it. Let's take a look how high up we are. Now, the way we're going to do this, we're going to get the old oak tree up. We'll use the actual oak logs on the outside to give it that grand old oak look. And our water slide coming up through the center. And I think what we're most likely going to end up doing is starting somewhere around there on the lower level, and with each level we go up, we'll make the circumference of it wider, and that'll all get covered in with the bushes. So yeah, a lot of work to go here yet. Lovely, it's daytime. My favorite time to build. I also kind of want to get an idea. See, that's no good down there. I'm not liking that at all. That equals spot for creeper to spawn, which is no good. We might even make the railing wider on the bottom and narrow it towards the top. I think that's going to be the plan, guys. And we are going to put another hidden door in, probably around here, where we can put a walkway into the water slide, and that'll be the only thing that goes up from here. So yeah, that's going to be our plan. Yeah, I don't know about the fenced-in walkway. We'll see how it goes. I'm still indecisive in that part, because this is pretty wide already, as you can tell, and it's really just supposed to be a tree trunk, and we want to try and make it look as natural as possible. So I'm probably going to grind away on that for a little bit, and get back to you guys after I've made some more progress. Before we do that, why don't we just pop downstairs, make sure there's no creepers or anything spawning down here, and that it's adequately lit. If it isn't, it should provide some entertainment for you fine young gentlemen. Yeah, this is not adequately lit at all. This was why I was rushing in here, guys. Because the last thing we want, as I said before, is some creeper getting the best of us down here and blowing tons of holes in everything. So we gotta light up any available spawn space. How's it looking over here now? Maybe we'll add one up there, and one right there, just for good measure. And we'll leave it at that, guys. So, as you see, our tree is underway. I'm excited about this one. It's going to be our big build for this area, I think. And I'll get back to you when I've got a little bit more accomplished. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.